Hey, what's up guys? My name's Alex, and in this video we are going to look for profitable betting opportunities. So we basically have every major sport going on right now. There's MLB in the postseason, NBA starting up, NHL, tons of different things going on. So there's a lot of profitable betting opportunities. So what we can do is I'll go to my settings, I'll turn off player props. In your settings, you can kind of adjust your notifications for emails. You can turn off player props, alternate markets, whatever you want to do. And we'll go back to the arbitrage page and we'll see if we can find anything good. So here's the first one, right? We have the Ducks -1 puck line is plus 550 on DraftKings. This is only plus 392 on Pinnacle. So if we click right here, we can see if we'll try to move quick because I don't think this is going to last forever. But you can see Ducks -1. Barstool's only giving you plus 410. Caesars plus 450. DraftKings giving you plus 450, right? Like there is clearly some insane value on the Ducks -1 puck line. I mean, it's hockey. I don't watch much hockey, but getting a -1 puck line for plus 550 seems pretty good. So I'm definitely going to dabble in that. So we'll go here. We'll try to move quick. So we can see Ducks -1 plus 550. And we'll see how much DraftKings gives me. I'll try placing $500 on it. It says limit exceeded. Okay. So I'll try placing $150 on it. And it says limit exceeded. Okay. So I'll reload the page, which is a little frustrating. We'll try placing $50 on it. And there, it takes $50. Okay, so it takes $50. So I'll try betting another 50 and maybe they'll let me get to 100. Betting on this market is restricted. Okay, so it looks like I'm just going to be able to bet $50 on this, but for the sake of, argument, whatever, that's fine. So we got the Ducks -1. I'll add this to my bet tracker. So Ducks -1 on DraftKings plus 550 odds. We bet $50 on it. We save that. Now we can see the fair odds. So if we go to a no vig odds calculator, we can see Pinnacle, one of the sharpest bookmakers out there, is plus 392 minus 543, right? So this bet, Ducks -1 plus 550, is a direct arb to Pinnacle, right? This is a direct arb to the sharpest sportsbook in the world. So clearly there's some value on plus 550 if it's not obvious enough just from looking at the lines. So what we can do is we can go to a no vig odds calculator, and I already forgot what the odds were. I think it was plus 392 minus 543. So we can go to a no vig odds calculator, plus 392 minus 543, and we can see fair is roughly plus 415 according to Pinnacle's market at least, right? And we got plus 550. So we very much so beat the no vig fair odds. So we're pretty happy about this bet. What happened to this? Is it gonna, and you can see, holy moly, they already moved this down pretty significantly. It's already at plus 380. So we clearly got some value on plus 550. And they moved Ducks -1.5, the puck line. You can see this market's moving around. They moved Ducks -1, we got plus 550. And now it's Ducks -1.5 plus 550. So we can go here and we can put in Ducks -1 plus 550 odds. Our wager was $50. So our profit if we win is $50 times 5.5, right? So plus two, we're betting 50 to win $275 of profit. Now, according to Pinnacle, we should be winning this bet roughly 19.4% of the time. So our win percentage is 0.194. Our loss percentage is 1 minus that. Again, this is just if you remove the juice from Pinnacle's market, what is the fair price? What is the fair win probability? And we can see it's 19.4%. This is your estimation of your fair probability of how often you're going to win the bet, and that's what you're going to use in the expected value kind of calculation. So we're betting 50 to win $275 of profit, and we should be winning, according to Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker out there, 19.4% of the time, right? So 19.4% of the time, we're winning $275 of profit. The other 80.6% of the time, we're losing $50. So this bet has an expected value of $13, which is pretty good, right? For a $50 bet, we're earning $13 in EV. This is obviously a bet that's good too. I mean, if we just go back to we can see like we got Ducks -1 plus 550, and now it's Ducks minus 1.5 plus 550. Like we got a whole half point in the puck line, which is pretty incredible. So that's absolutely a bet that we're, happy to be on. So what we can do is, we have one good bet in, is we can go back and maybe see if there's any others out there that we like. And it doesn't seem like there's anything particularly interesting, although there is one. We have the Blue Jackets -1 on Twinspires. So I'm currently in Arizona. What we can do is we can go to NHL. Slammed a win streak on Twinspires recently, which I'm pretty excited about because I hadn't logged into this account for a minute. But we can go to the Blue Jackets game tomorrow, and we can go to alternate puck lines, I think is what it's called. I'm not really sure where to find this on Twinspires. I want puck line. Okay, so I want puck line -1. And we can see it's already down to plus 185, which still looks good to Pinnacle's market, right? They're only giving you plus 160. And we're getting plus 185, so that seems good, and you can kind of do out the expected value calculation for that one as well. So we can go here, we can see if there's anything new. There's a lot of lines jumping around. There's a lot of sports going on in the first place. And we can look for some other good bets. So here's another no-brainer. We have BYU -2 point spread, -121 on Twinspires. So we can go here, we can go to betting tools, we can go to the EV page, and we can put in BYU. You can see this bet has 4.32% edge to Pinnacle's market. So once you remove the VIG from Pinnacle, their market is plus 150, -122, or -150, plus 122. So Pinnacle has BYU -2 point spread, -133.2 fair odds, and we're getting on Twinspires. So let's try to move quickly before the line moves. So we'll go to Saturday. I'm not sure when the game is. Type in BYU. Go to -2, -121. So we'll place this bet. And they're giving me 110.09. Again, I'm limited on these sportsbooks, a lot of them at least, so they don't give me the full size of a wager that I would want. So now we have BYU -2 point spread, 110.09. Is that what they gave me? 110.09. So this bet had, according to the Plus EV page, if we go back to the Plus EV page, we can go here, we can go to BYU. And you can see -2.5 looks pretty good as well. So might as well bet that as well because they didn't give me that much on the initial bet. So I'm getting roughly, $225 total. And if you look, just like basic line shopping, you can see most sportsbooks have the spread set at 3.5, obviously a field goal. The difference between a 3.5 point spread and a 2.5 point spread in college football is massive. Winning by a field goal if BYU wins by a field goal. So most sportsbooks have the spread set at 3.5. For some reason, Barstool, Twinspires are currently at 2 and 2.5. So there's clearly some value here, right? We're getting a whole point in the spread compared to what other books are giving you. So this is a bet we feel pretty good about. So if you want to add it to your bet tracker, you can just click on the odd, add it to your bet tracker. We see that both bets, so we'll type it in again, both bets have roughly, 3.54% edge. We bet $225 total. So, we gained roughly $10 in expected value from these specific wagers. So we feel pretty good about that. So we can continue to go, see if there's anything good out there. Sports betting's exciting, right? I mean, these lines are always changing. There are new things always coming up. There are always injuries. So there's always new betting opportunities showing up, betting opportunities going away. You just have to be quick. You have to be patient, and you have to know what you're looking for. So we can go back here. We can see if there's anything else that we like. And you can see right here, Washington -15.5. I don't know how I missed that. See, this is crazy, right? Like, most sportsbooks have the spread at 18 and 17.5. And on Barstool, or Twinspires, obviously, they have the same odds, Barstool and Twinspires, same line provider. You can get Washington -15.5 and Washington -15. So that is an incredible bet. That line is not going to last forever. So let's go to Washington. Arizona. And let's place these bets quickly before the line moves. So they're giving me 102 on that bet, and then we'll place this bet. So let me get down a little bit of action. It looks like $100 on both of these bets. So now we have two bets placed, Washington minus 15, Washington minus 15.5. So that's exciting if you want to add them to your bet tracker. Again, just click on the odd, add it to your bet tracker. Now we can go back to the plus EV page, and we can type in Arizona. So you can see these bets are good by 6%, right? These bets have roughly 6% edge, and we just bet roughly $200. So we gained roughly $12 in expected value, 6% on $200 bet. So now we have three uncorrelated bets, right? We have the Arizona point spread. We have the Ducks -1 plus 550, BYU -2 point spread. So two college football bets, one NHL bet, all obviously uncorrelated. BYU has no relationship to the Ducks, has no relationship to Arizona covering the spread. So we have three mathematically profitable uncorrelated bets. In essence, we're creating a portfolio of profitable uncorrelated bets, which is really the power of OddsJam. So what we can do is we can go back, see if anything new popped up, because it seems like there's been some good betting opportunities, so might as well stick with it. So we bet this. So we can, if you want to add this to your bet tracker, you can also hit this plus button right here. We'll skip over these. We'll skip over this. You could ARB. You can make some risk-free money if you want to, whatever. And we can see if there's anything else. We already bet that. This line already moved to plus 185, or for some reason mine has higher vig. And we can look at this last fight, Marcin Tybura, and you can see, Volkov is -300 on MGM, -300 Caesars, -310 DraftKings, -270 FanDuel. You can get -240 on Twinspires. So what we can do is we can go to Pinnacle. There is no Pinnacle feed for this specific bet, but we can go to Tybura. So we can just type him in, find him. We can see what the odds are on Pinnacle. So that -240 actually looks really good. It's an ARB to Pinnacle as well. So what we can do is we can type in Tybura and we can type in Volkov. Let's see how much they give me. And they're letting me bet 414.41. So we can click on that and then we can go back. So that feels pretty good. We got 414.42 on Tybura, or on Volkov money line. So now we have three profitable uncorrelated bets. So again, why do we like this bet? First of all, it's an ARB to MGM, Caesars, DraftKings, right? If something is an ARB to three other sportsbooks, it's clearly an indication that, hey, maybe this is a profitable betting opportunity. Maybe this is something you want to look at. And it's also an ARB to Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, which makes us feel pretty good about betting -240 when Pinnacle has it -309. So Pinnacle's market was -309 plus 250. So the fair odds according to Pinnacle are roughly -264. And we got, -240, right? Which is better than fair odds, which is why we like this bet. So you can go through the math, the EV kind of calculations with your fair win-loss percentage for every bet you place and kind of track it, track what your EV should be for every single bet. But the point is here, we placed three profitable bets, one UFC bet, one NHL bet, two college football bets, all mathematically profitable. I feel pretty damn good about all of them. I mean, just like this is a no-brainer, right? The point spread literally on every other sportsbook is between 17 and 18, and on Barstool, you can snag 15.5 and 15, right? So you're getting all of 17, right? Like the probability this game wins by 17 is not small, right? Given that the distribution is kind of like centered around 17.5, 17, 18. So this is a great bet, right? It's kind of a no-brainer. If you just look at the odds, you look at where most books have their spreads, you're getting an additional 2.5 points in the spread for approximately the same odds. That's definitely something you want to be on, is Washington -15.5, Washington -15. So all of these bets I feel pretty good about, and we'll see if there's anything else out there. So we bet this. We can add it to our bet tracker. Why not? 414.42. 414.42. So we'll add that to our bet tracker, hit save. We bet this. And again, like these lines are always moving. Injuries are coming out. New games are being posted. NBA's kind of just starting up, and we're just starting to kind of like post markets on it. But once NBA gets into full swing, there will be a lot of line movements, a lot of line discrepancies, and a lot of things you can take advantage of. So I hope you found this video helpful. Again, really just the point of all these videos is to show you sports betting is not that hard. It's basic math. It's some basic probability and just understanding the markets, how to navigate the sports books, get to things quickly, and be able to make, profitable bets, kind of like the ones we made here. This one I like best, Ducks -1, plus 550. They're pretty big underdogs tomorrow, but I mean, it's down to plus 380, and we got it plus 550. So that feels pretty incredible. And also just for an NHL game, they're pretty big dogs tomorrow, but -1 plus 550, that's definitely something you want to dabble in. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions about sports betting, the math behind sports betting, what sports books are available in your location, you can reach out to us. And thanks so much for your time.